Hi, today we're meeting up with Andreas Dahlbäck, producer, mix engineer, drummer, and a collector of old lamps. Hi!
Hi! I started out as a drummer in '88 or something. It's a long time now. And I played the drums throughout the 90s as a tour musician and recording musician. I loved gear from the start, so I purchased a lot of drum kits. So I had to find some space to have them. And that turned out into a rehearsal place at first. And we started to record, and it just grew. And then I found the facility that I turned into Durango in 1999, together with U1. I hadn't done much at all. And then a CEO at Virgin 2 called me and said, "Can you record a band that's called Eskobar?" And I said, "Of course." And we recorded the song, Someone New. And that became my first production. And that became a #1 in a lot of different countries in Europe. So I was just lucky, I guess, to get more work and as a producer. I don't know how big of a hit this was, but it's a beautiful instrument.
What is a good speaker to you?
Well, to me, a good speaker is to hear everything so that they don't color things too much. Of course, the speaker should be as flat as possible, but with the option of being fat every now and then. What is the Swedish word for hängmatta in English?
Hammock.
Hammock. You want you want a lot of bass and you want a lot of treble when you come into mixing room. And the GLM system can provide you with a very straight EQ curve, and also if you want to have something boost, you can have that as well. It's perfect, and also it's perfect if you don't like me. I love gear, but I don't love building walls that are expensive with special material to make the EQ curve flat. That's not my cup of tea. If I'm leaving this building, I'm not going to be able to take the expensive wall I just built. I can take these ones and I can move to another facility and I'll have a straight curve again. That makes sense. Of course it's a good thing to build a good, of course. But maybe you don't have to. Do I need to say anything more? It's obvious. I'm buying these ones and I'm getting away with it. We only painted. And we put up a lot of lamps with fringes and some tassels. I love fringes and I love tassels and I love the color red and I love satin. It gives me a vibe. Maybe someone else also likes those things and thinks it's cozy in here and wants to make some music. That's what's important to me. And also to have a lot of instruments. Of course, the normal ones like Rhodes and Wurlitzer and grand piano and, you know, all those things, Hammond organs and stuff. But also to have those weird organs and those weird drums and the strange guitar. Make a noise, do something, play something, get inspired. This is what I want. This is my living room in my dream living room. This is playground for an adult person who likes Frenches. I think my plans for the future is to be able to continue as I've done now for 10, 15 years. There are not that much big recordings anymore. People are sending more files. Everyone has their own studio now. So maybe this place is too big for a modern situation. But I'm not modern. I'm old-fashioned. I'm like the Frenchies. I'm a tassel. I'm an old tassel. And I like this. I want to have these big rooms. And I want to have all these instruments. I don't want the software. I have the software as well. I'm a junkie on the software stuff also, but I like this. I like the possibility to have people coming here and record, and I hope I can continue to do that in the future.
Beautiful. Anything else that you would like to add? Anything else that you feel that we haven't talked about?
No, I have nothing else I want to say.